Get ready for a thrilling ride through the electrifying world of rock. Kerry King, the legendary guitarist from Slayer, recently took center stage in Osaka, Japan, alongside his solo band, delivering a captivating concert that left fans buzzing with excitement. This performance took place on Thursday night, October 16th, at the iconic Big Cat venue. The setlist for the evening was nothing short of impressive. It featured a blend of Kerry King's own creations, classic Slayer hits, and even some tributes to other legendary bands. Here's how the set unfolded. Where I Reign Rage trophies, Of the Tyrant Residue, Two Fists, Idle Hands, Repentless, a nod to Slayer, Toxic Tension, Everything I Hate About You, Disciple, another Slayer classic, Purgatory, a tribute to Iron Maiden, Chemical Warfare, yet another Slayer offering, Crucifixation, At Dawn They Sleep, from the Slayer catalog, Wicked World, a Black Sabbath cover, Shrapnel, Raining Blood, a fan favorite from Slayer, Black Magic, another beloved Slayer track, From Hell I Rise, thanks to enthusiastic fans. Full footage of the concert can be viewed below, capturing the raw energy of the live performance. Joining Kerry in this exciting new venture are some incredibly talented musicians. Mark Osegueda from Death Angel on vocals, Phil Demmel of Machine Head and Violence on guitar, Kyle Sanders from Hell Yeah on bass, and drummer Paul Bostaph, also known for his work with Slayer. Together, they form a powerhouse lineup that delivers a phenomenal live experience. Earlier this year in April, Kerry shared insights with Igor Miranda from Rolling Stone Brazil about his future plans. He discussed his intentions to release a follow-up album to his solo debut, From Hell I Rise, which is set to hit the shelves in May 2024 under Reigning Phoenix Music. During the conversation, he mentioned having already composed 2 new songs since completing a run of US shows in late February. We're constantly working on new material, even if we haven't yet rehearsed together as a band. However, the ideas are flowing, he explained. Kerry further elaborated on his ambitious plan to transition seamlessly from performing live to recording in the studio. He noted, once the cycle for From Hell I Rise wraps up, which looks to be around October, I've discussed with Paul the possibility of taking just a brief break and jumping straight into the studio. This way, we maintain our performance edge and can capture that energy on the recording. His ideal scenario: to finish the album in 2024 and simply hand it off to the record label for release whenever they deem fit. When asked about the potential for exploring new musical influences, such as delving into punk rock sounds for the next album, Kerry responded thoughtfully, I believe we already incorporated various punk elements in From Hell I Rise, notably in tracks like Everything I Hate About You and Two Fists. Given that punk is a significant part of my music history, it might naturally appear in future songs. But overall, I envision this next project as a continuation of what we began with From Hell I Rise, further building on that foundation. Kerry also praised his collaboration with producer Josh Wilbur, who has worked with heavyweights like Korn, Lamb of God, Avenged Sevenfold, and Bad Religion. He described Wilbur's role as integral, saying, Many musicians feel he's like the 6th member of the band. His expertise with Pro Tools is astounding. His speed in creating ideas is mind-boggling. King expressed admiration for Wilbur's ability to suggest enhancements to their music, showcasing how collaborative creativity leads to vibrant results. Looking to the future, Kerry is poised to embark on his inaugural headlining tour starting January 15, 2025, at the Regency Ballroom in San Francisco, California. This tour will feature Municipal Waste as the special guest and Alien Weaponry as support, culminating at the House of Blues in Las Vegas on February 22nd. Kerry King took sole responsibility for writing all materials on the forthcoming album From Hell I Rise, which was recorded at Henson Recording Studios in Los Angeles in 2023. He explained the logistics behind this decision, stating, I penned everything even before Mark was officially brought on board, but I remain open to collaboration for the next album. For this recording, my focus was on ensuring each demo came together seamlessly, although I did perform scratch vocals on the demos. I consider myself primarily a guitarist, so while I could lay down a solid vocal track, it is not my strength unless distortion is involved. Thankfully, we did not need to resort to that. Last year, Kerry anticipated that listeners might draw comparisons between From Hell I Rise and Slayer. He remained confident, asserting, "I believe this music holds its own against any of our past work, both in terms of musicianship and live performance." However, he acknowledged the inevitability of mixed reactions, adding, "People will always voice their opinions, questioning why it might sound similar, or conversely, why it doesn't sound more like Slayer. That's simply the nature of being an artist." In early May 2024, the Kerry King Band made their live debut at Reggie's in Chicago. Their meteoric rise took them from intimate venues to performing at major U.S. festivals like Welcome to Rockville in Florida and Sonic Temple in Ohio shortly after. Mark your calendars for June 3, 2024. Kerry King celebrates his 60th birthday by kicking off a European tour in Tilburg, the Netherlands. This tour will feature headline performances across multiple countries, including the UK, Germany, Italy, and Spain, in addition to appearances at renowned festivals like Rock am Ring, Hellfest, Tuska, and Download. The exciting journey of Kerry King's solo project began as they took the stage as the supporting act for Lamb of God and Mastodon on July 19, 2024, in Grand Prairie, Texas, followed by a 6-week tour titled Ashes of Leviathan, which concluded in Omaha, Nebraska on August 31.